Now, let's do this again. But this time, I'll make sure to provide you with all references that we have from grade 4, 5, 6, 7 textbooks, including elementary algebra. We also have from Google and calculators from our scientific calculator. Let's solve this first. We have 3 minus 3 times 6 plus 2. Have you heard order of operations? Order of operations. We have these acronyms for us not to forget order of operations. In the Philippines, we have PEMDAS, GEMDAS. We also have, in short, MDAS. And I know this is known in India, BODMAS. We also have this BODMAS and BODMAS. And more, there is also GEMS. I think that's all. So these are acronyms for us not to forget order of operations. Groupings, brackets, parentheses. Next, exponents, indices, and this orders. Third, multiplication or division, whichever comes first from left to right. Fourth, addition and subtraction, whichever comes first from left to right, because they rank equally. Now, we have to do first multiplication. 3 times 6, and that is 18. So this is negative 18, and then we will copy the rest. Next, fourth step in order of operations, subtraction and addition, they rank equally, so we will solve them from left to right. So in this case, subtraction first. By the way, I know your question is, why subtraction first? Later, we are going to read all our references why we will do subtraction first. Because subtraction and addition, they rank equally. Thus, we will solve them from left to right. Let's solve this first before we will read all our references. So 3 minus 18, this is obviously negative 15. Negative 15 plus 2, and this is negative 13. Now, if your answer is not negative 13, please watch this video until the end, because the only correct answer is negative 13. This is from reviewercivilservice.com. With PEMDAS, however, we know these rules. P means parentheses, we all know that. E means exponents. Now, MD means multiplication and division. These two operations actually have the same rank, so you should complete these two operations in the order they occur from left to right. Next, AS means addition and subtraction. Again, these two operations have the same rank, so you should complete these two operations in the order they occur from left to right. Remember the word left to right. Thus, after solving this negative 18, we will do subtraction first before doing the addition. Next, this is from study.com. First, PEMDAS. Next, exponent. Now, even though this is rule number 3, M for multiplication in PEMDAS comes before D for division, these two operations actually have the same priority. Complete only those two operations in the order they occur from left to right. Now, step number 4, even though A for addition is in PEMDAS before S for subtraction, these two operations also have the same priority. You look for these two operations from left to right and complete them in that order. So, again, we have to do the subtraction first before addition. Next, now this is from grade 4 textbook. This is about multiplication and division. So, since there is only multiplication and division in the number sentence, we work from left to right. Thus, the correct answer here is letter B, which is division multiplication and division. Anyway, we will not go through about this one because our problem is regarding addition and subtraction. Which of the answers is correct? The question here is, this one is 84 minus 25 plus 13 minus 7. Is it letter A that we will do left to right? Is it letter B that we will do first the addition before subtraction? Or is it letter C from right to left? To make sure we will all arrive at the same answer, the order of operations was agreed upon. Since there is only addition and subtraction in the number sentence, we work from left to right. Thus, the correct answer is letter A. So, going back to our problem, this we will do first the multiplication, and this will give us, negative 18. Now bring down 3 and plus 2. So from this reference from grade 4 textbook, we will do subtraction first. In other words, we will solve this from left to right. Subtraction first, so 3 minus 18, this is negative 15. Negative 15 plus 2, and that is negative 13. Next, this is from grade 5 textbook. A series of operations may also involve grouping symbols and exponents. In solving series of operations, the following rules can be used. Rule number 1, this is about parentheses. Rule number 2, about exponential expressions. Now, rule number 3, multiplication and division in the order they appear, from left to right. Rule number 4, add and subtract in the order they appear, from left to right. Next, let's review from grade 6 textbook. The following is the order of operations. Rule number 1, parentheses. Number 2, exponents. Number 3, multiplication, or we will divide from left to right. Add or subtract from left to right. Remember the word left to right sa in step number 3 and step number 4. Next, this is from grade 7 textbook. Expressions can have more than one operation. The order in which the operations are performed is important for us to arrive the same answer. Okay, mathematicians have agreed to evaluate expressions in the following order. Number 1, simplify all operations inside the grouping symbols. Number 2, evaluate exponents. Number 3, perform all multiplication and division from left to right again. Number 4, perform all addition and subtraction from left to right. This is from grade 7 textbook. Now this is from elementary algebra. Step number 1 about groupings. Step number 2 about exponents. Step number 3, multiply and divide from left to right. Step number 4, add and subtract from left to right. Thus, after multiplying this is 18, we will do subtraction first before addition, because subtraction comes first before addition in this problem. So this is negative 15 plus 2, and the answer here is negative 13. Now, for you not to forget the rule of order of operations, we have this illustration. First, parenthesis, exponent, multiplication and division, whichever comes first from left to right, addition and subtraction, whichever comes first from left to right. So first we will do the multiplication, and this is negative 18. The rest we will copy first. Lastly, we will do addition and subtraction, whichever comes first. In this case, subtraction first, and this is negative 15 plus 2, and the answer here is negative 13. Another illustration for you not to forget how to follow this order of operation, or PEMDAS or BODMAS. Parenthesis first. Number 1, parenthesis. Next, exponent. Exponent. Multiplication and division left to right. Step number 3, they rank equally. Next, AS, addition and subtraction, they rank equally. Step number 4. Let's read this. After you have done P and E, just go from left to right doing any multiplication, M or D, as you find them. Then go from left to right doing any A or S as you find them. Now let's double check our answer using our calculator from our mobile phone. So 3 minus 3 times 6 plus 2, and the answer here is negative 13. Another calculator. 3 minus 3 times 6 plus 2, and the answer here is negative 13. Now, let's use our scientific calculator. Let's turn this on first. So the problem is 3 minus 3 times 6 plus 2 equals, the answer here is negative 13. Now, I hope you learned something from this video, that the only correct answer here is negative 13. Thank you.